Positive message of the day. The message of the day is simply
You know what? They ain't hear us because I didn't have the mic on. So now the mic is on. So introduce yourself
they
one
can
more
hear.
time. Yeah, they can hear us now.
Grand Rising, everybody. It is the Queen Dominique. Today we are here with the owner of GMT
Yeah,
Radio.
K Nice. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all download that app. I was saying that at first, but make sure y'all download the app, 90.3 GMT Radio app. Download that app, and we definitely gonna, provide y'all with the radio and the TV.
Oh, yep. It's TV on there too, guys.
Yes, yes.
Shows you can watch. Okay, first we're going to start with the positive message of the day. The positive message of the day is simply whatever is come to destroy you, don't let it break you. Turn all your pain into power. Turn all your turn all your pain into power. Turn your tears into a triumph. And it's just that simple.
That's it. That's it.
I made a video on social media just encouraging everybody to don't let it break you. Don't let it make you. No matter what comes to destroy you, don't let it break you. Don't let it make you. Even if I'm saying it to myself.
Sometimes you have to say it to yourself. Sometimes you have to say it to yourself.
Facts. I just put that on Facebook today that my messages, I actually literally, because I do a message like weekly or bi-weekly on Instagram, like encouraging message, that I literally have to go look at them myself. Like I literally fell into a phase earlier and I had to go watch my video. And I'm like,
okay. So what made you start like just sending out encouraging messages like that?
I always used to do that. Like the irony is crazy. I always used to do that. I have a problem with being consistent sometimes. But college, everything, I always have been the motivating person.
Right.
I just never had somebody who have that much of a motivator energy in my life, if that makes sense.
Right. Nobody to push you.
Push me like that.
Yeah, I got
it.
I got it.
That's always who I was. I wish I knew me.
But I guess being that way, you know what I'm saying, blessings they gonna double back. Facts. You know, blessings gonna double back, you know. So all I can say is keep doing what you're doing. And because I seen some of the videos, I seen some of the posts.
Really?
Yeah, what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I always most of the stuff you do is always motivating people.
Try.
Yeah, always
motivation for the street. Now
that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Motivation for the street. So much.
I don't know. Yeah. Even in these times, I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. These times is some rough, and not saying like rough times as far as my money's short.
Right. Of course, like no, that. I'm not talking
but
about that.
Mentally, just the things that's going on, man. Houston done took some, Texas done took some hard, some lickings, boy, flooding. You know, just everything. You know, so the times is rough.
Why do you think that happened? Because for me, let's talk about that. I don't understand how lights and water go off because it's cold. Yeah. It's always cold everywhere. And then I was literally in Chicago where we're having a blizzard. Yeah. I was walking to the movies, across the street from my hotel was the movie. So I was walking in the blizzard to the movies. Everybody living their best life. Wow. It's a blizzard, and everybody living it. Even driving on the roads, they going slow as hell. But people still, the bowling alley was packed. Everything was still bumping and jumping.
Yeah, I know in Houston, I can't speak for everywhere else, but I'm pretty sure that we're not prepared. Facts. We just ain't been prepared for no weather like that. We knew it was gonna be cold. And we took precautions for that day.
But how the cold knock the lights out?
You know, that cold that we experienced, like I say, I know y'all in Chicago, y'all experience a different type of coldness. Yeah. But for it to get as cold as it got and to do all that snow, that's something we ain't never seen it like that. Thanks. We ain't never seen it like that. And it got cold here, you know, and for that cold actually caused the interruption, but then it took on man. Now man started playing with the power.
That's what I was just gonna say, because I was letting you finish and keep talking about cold. Yeah, it could get below zero, and that don't take out no lights.
Yeah, man started playing with the power.
They looking into them.
Yeah, So
Texas,
they just got to get their issue right, get their situation
don't
straight.
Don't be turning off people water and light. Like,
man, they was trying to share it. They were trying to share it. They were trying to reserve here, share it here, reserve share
here. With
who? They was trying to save energy.
They play so much. Y'all know my theories. I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I just think they be trying to kill people.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad it got that cold and things happened the way that it happened, because it's an eye opener. We know now, because nobody really knew that Texas had its own power grid and all of this here. So we know now that these people can shut off the power whenever they want to.
Facts.
We didn't know that. So now I'm just on some, like, let's go get water,
generators.
Let's go get all this lanterns, all the, you know what I'm saying, so we can be prepared.
That's what they do on the islands, because they can control theirs as well. They get I don't think they control it, but they get generators. Everybody has their own personal generator.
Yeah, so just being prepared now. It's like you can argue with the people, you can protest, you can do whatever, but the while you're doing that, make sure you getting ready. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. We ain't going without water no more. I promise you that. I'm buying jugs of water down there every week and just stashing them, boys. For real. Like, seriously. Like, and little canned food.
Give you a little.
Because you don't know, man, we living in times, man, where it's just everything is unpredictable. If they say it's gonna rain and you, man, take that serious. I know from last week, now I'm taking everything.
I know they said it was gonna cold. Nobody expected to be without water power.
For a week?
Because it's cold.
For a week.
Texas tripped me out because I love it, but it just tripped me out how we can have all the seasons in 1 week.
Man, look, you feel me?
Like how we had summer, winter, spring, and fall.
All in. Man, come on.
It started with fall.
And I've been here all my life, and I couldn't explain.
Spring. It was a little warm. I remember that day we had a little jacket on. The day before I left, it was a little jacket. Then the day I actually got on the plane, it was cold outside. Then that was hot.
Man, look. Yeah, this
they can wear shorts.
Texas
they funny.
Then this week it looked like ain't nothing happened.
You can wear shorts. Ain't it gonna be in the 70s, 80s?
But they say it's another storm supposed to be coming.
A cold one?
I think so.
I think
so.
I'm gonna go to Miami.
Yeah. You going to Miami?
If they have another cold, I'm leaving. I ain't gonna play with them. We don't know what they got tricks up their sleeve. They might make it flood. I don't know. I think Texas make it, because I think back to Hurricane Harvey. When it was like it's gonna be crazy. As soon as it was supposed to stop, it was okay. Like everything was okay. I was driving around. We was going to each other's house doing stuff. And then Texas people get on the news and was like, we're going to have to do something. Whatever we going to have to do. Everything became flooded. Man. Out of nowhere.
I just say this here.
So whatever y'all had
stay ready. That's all I can do is say stay ready, because shit, anything could happen. Anything can happen here. I wouldn't be surprised if we go outside right now and it's sleeting, snowing outside right now. I promise you, I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, you guys. Now let's talk about, I know there was something on my mind. Let's talk about direct talking. I mean, that's not a subject. I made that up. But honesty.
So what is it?
How about honesty? I'm just going to call it honesty.
Right.
Because from my experience talking to people, a lot of people, even like going to therapy and also studying communication, a lot of people associate saying something that I don't like as being negative, being mean, being disrespectful, which I even literally just had this experience less than an hour ago. I was talking to someone and I told them something. And they was like, you was being so disrespectful by telling you something that is actual fact. Or let me just give an example. So just say we was in a relationship and you cheated or you hit me or something. Mm-hmm. Or just say, hey, you stole my money or something. Mm-hmm. For me to say that I think you're a thief. Like if I say, I think you're a thief.
Right.
A lot of people associate that. You negative, you mean, I don't got time for this. You're trying to be negative. You're trying to start something. When in reality, it's literally somebody just being direct to you.
Yeah.
I'm not like to be negative or bashing. Like I just had this situation. The person was like, you bashing me by labeling what you did, what I feel you did, like use the example, you stole my money. Just say you stole my money.
And it was true. It was a
fact. And it's a fact. This is a factual. And we speak and see each other, and I say, I feel like you're a thief.
That's facts.
But a lot of people, you negative, you mean. Why would you say that to me? Why would you only borrowed the money? So why would you call? You know what I'm saying? Like,
borrow is if I give it to you.
In there, but for a lot of people don't like to hear the truth. People don't like labeling. Like when anybody that watch Iyanla, you know, when she be like, call a thing a thing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. A lot of people don't like when you call that thing a thing.
Right.
People label it as negative. People label it as bashing. But in reality, a person can tell you exactly how they feel.
I mean, if you stole my money,
don't mean bashing.
If you stole my money, then you a thief.
Facts.
That's what that is. If you stole my money, you a thief. And then guess what? I didn't call you that based on me just waking up and I called it based on your action.
Facts. And that's why I talk about accountability.
And, you got to be
self-awareness. People.
And that's the thing right there. What you just said right there. What you just said right there is that person who's saying that is not holding themselves accountable for their action.
Facts.
And that's all. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. If I call you something, it's 9 times out of 10, it's because of what you did.
Facts.
And that's just what it is. And you got a choice either to deal with me or not deal with me. And that's just the way that is.
Factual.
I ain't out here to hurt nobody's feelings.
That's the difference.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out of that?
I think that's where the thing lie. How you can tell the difference. It's with the intent. It's intentions.
Yeah.
So if I sit you down, just say I sat you down and I said, in my lifetime, I feel like you stole from me.
Yeah.
It's all about the intention. So that's not for you to jump up. Oh my God, you think I'm a thief? You love me? I'm a thief.
But check this out. Just for you to even respect me enough to sit down and talk to me.
People don't look at it.
Blue. Just you respect me enough to sit down and talk to me about it. Because you could have just said, I don't deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Right. And just left it at that. But for you to sit down and even talk to me about it, that's on some real shit. They gotta respect it.
They don't. But you wiser. But the young people, they don't. Because accountability is something so heavy, even on social media in the world.
If you say young people, no disrespect, I don't need y'all young people coming for me. I don't need y'all coming for me, but I'm gonna say this here because I got kids. Not kids, I got grown kids. And it's just, to me, it's just if you say something to somebody that's younger, they feel like you blaming them.
It's an attack. It's an attack. Everything is an attack. Everything is an attack. It's because no accountability and self-awareness. That's why I talk about that all the time. And that confuses people because a lot of people feel like self-awareness is simply just, I love me. I know my boobs big. I got a left arm and a right. Like, no, that's not what it is. It's deeper.
Yeah.
And a lot of these younger people are unaware of themselves. They don't know the good, the bad, the ugly of themselves. They ain't accept that yet. They know it probably live in them, but they haven't accepted that fully.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like if you sat with me, when people come tell me, well, I think you or you would do this. And I'd be like, I could see how some of my actions before could make you feel this way.
Right. But I'm changed.
I'm better now. Yeah. And that's accepting. That's accountability. That's self-awareness. Yeah. I am aware that at some point in my life,
I did this to make people
think you feel this way. Then
it's up to me to change.
It's up to me to change. You know, but younger people, they ain't there yet. So and
that's when people come to you and say, you know what? I remember when you used to.
That's how they do it too.
Yeah, you feel me? Now,
that's all I used to.
You feel me?
You used to do this and you used to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, so but holding yourself accountable for things can really, first of all, when you do that, it's gonna make you think, and then once you do that, you can change.
Facts.
And that's just that.
You can't change if you don't be aware of your actions, and then people go into the manipulative victim playing.
Yeah,
like go into the. Pick any little thing, like even in relationships, like people get the nitpicking little stuff, like the memes they put on Instagram, like how boys, you could say a whole list of things to a guy and he'll pick out the ridiculous thing in there. That's manipulation.
I don't know about that, man.
Not men, boys.
Okay.
Look, specification on the boys.
Okay, boys, whatever y'all boys doing.
But that's the manipulation of trying to not take accountability for your actions.
Right.
You just putting on the one thing that might finding something. No, but what you do?
Yeah.
It's like, that's childish. You gotta be accountable.
Yeah, and you know what? That's one thing. What's one thing about me? When I'm talking to somebody, and I'm trying to explain to them something, and I think that's just an irk for me when they, never take it in, and they look at you and, oh, what about you?
You, it be like, this ain't tit for tat. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
So annoying. It'd be like, oh, those immature.
And then if you had an issue, it's not that I don't want you to talk to me about my issue, but if you got an issue, come and talk to me about it, so I can listen to you. But right now, I'm talking what my issue is with you. I love that. And then it's it is what it is. It is.
It ain't. We gotta help the kids. I keep saying kids look so older, but you guys know you have to accept accountability when you communicating with somebody and they have a problem with you. I could simply say, what? But I think you hurt me.
I'm gonna tell you this. And this is how I operate now. I don't spend my time trying to convince people.
Period.
So what I do is I'm gonna tell you, and if I get any inkling that like you feel a certain type of way about like, oh, you being disrespectful, I'm gonna just leave it alone. I just say, hey, look, you have your way of thinking, I have my way of thinking, and I'm gonna just leave it alone. Back up. I ain't got time to be trying to convince you.
Mature.
And just, man, hell no.
I feel the same way.
Shit, I ain't got time to be, man, look, I don't have time to be doing all that.
I'm gonna tell you one time.
Yeah.
If your level of thinking and understanding is not up to par, I'm not gonna force you to get it.
Yeah.
Give yourself some years. Take it in.
And then what you'll do is you'll bump your head. And then I'm so real with it. When you bump your head, you can come and talk to me about it then.
And I am too. I think the older you get, it be like, my job ain't to laugh.
Yeah.
I only wanted you to learn.
Yeah.
So when you come back to me saying that you learned, I'm not gonna laugh.
Yeah.
You had to learn. However you had to learn. Right.
Yeah,
now we can move forward because now you understand, because it's gonna forever be a problem if there's not a level of understanding.
But see, then too, I understand this too, and this is something maybe you have to understand that. Okay, so you got a business, you wrote a book, you doing a podcast, you take all of this serious, right? It's a lot of people out here that don't take life serious like that. You understand what I'm saying? So you in a different, not a better bracket.
Of course.
You just in a different bracket where you look at life a little bit different from, you know what I'm saying? You in a business where you got to deal with customers. So somebody who don't deal with customers is going to be thinking different, because every time you deal with somebody, 9 times out of 10, customer service is going to be in your mind and it's going. What can I do to satisfy you? What can I do? You see what I'm saying? That person don't deal with customers like that, so they not thinking about what can I do to satisfy you. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that when people say you have to run with people that's doing what you do, I think that's where that comes in, because they'll understand you when you say, hold yourself accountable. You know,
and they'll hold me accountable too.
You feel me?
And one of the things I agree with you. I concur. I agree so much. And it just like a light bulb. And it'd be like with me, because of all the things I used to, and I know it's a lot of us like that. I'm actually gonna make one of my little things for the morning to say, because I know it's a lot of us like that. Even when we talked about King Von, it was like having those old attachments because of who you used to be. So you feel like you owe people something. Like I owe you to not even be my best self, you know, because I feel like
I'm gonna tell you like this here. I'm gonna be the best me that I can be, regardless of who I'm around. You know what I'm saying? And that just comes from, I just think different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not living for you. I'm living for me, and I'm living for what's gonna make me happy, but at the same time benefit you if you in the circle. You know what I'm saying? And I know that when you start thinking like that, and when you start moving in that lane, you're gonna lose a lot of friends. You're gonna 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be rocking and rolling by yourself. And that's something that people just gotta understand.
I get it now. I get it.
You know, but it's not a bad thing.
It's not bad at all. I love it. No drama. Only thing is with myself that I've learned, even seeing myself interact in Chicago, it's like, Damo, you are who you are. You can't dim that light, baby. And I get into a space of, I want to dim my light because I feel like I don't want my family to think that I think I'm better. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from, we all come from the same thing. I was the craziest irony is I was the ratchetest one. Yeah. Yeah. They was all coming outside watching me fight. Like, I was the ratchet one. Yeah. But to see me as the new person, the new woman, it'd be like, I kind of be like, but then I gotta be my old self with y'all too. And be
but I'm gonna tell you something. Can I tell you something? You know. It's best to go and just be you. And then they have to adjust. They have to make the adjustments. You shouldn't have to adjust, or you shouldn't have to feel funny because you a new you. Facts. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to feel funny. You know what I'm saying?
And I know why I went that route, because when I first saw myself changing and I came back, turn that off. And I came back home, it was like, oh, you think you like, I literally got into it with a lot of people, a lot of family members. It was, you think you better, and oh, so you too good for this and you too good. Like, I'm like, y'all only do VIP now. Like, we only give it to VIP. And it's like, oh, you think you better than us, and so and I think that created this was like, oh, I don't want to be the over the top diva all the time. And then now that I'm grown, I'm really seeing that that's just you. And they know it. They get it.
Can I ask you something? Do you honestly think that you wrong for one VIP?
Hell no.
Okay, so then this is what I say. This is what I say. If you go to a place and I want VIP, and me getting VIP is not hurting nobody. Thanks. Me getting VIP is not taking away. I didn't ask you to put in on it. I'm gonna pay for it. Thanks. Or if we're gonna enjoy VIP, put in on it. We can drink together. Everything that come with the VIP, and then guess what? Most of the time, people will say that, but then when they get in VIP and get that experience,
they stop.
Now they like, oh shit, I want to do
VIP. Now they want it too. Y'all remember that? VIP? Like, I'm really sitting here like, even one of my friends, she comes, she like, bitch, I ain't gonna lie. I like being in VIP. I'm like, girl, why we want to be regular?
I'm gonna tell you something. When I ain't gonna lie, when I first started the radio, I had the best time of my life, like, because I was hooking up with promoters. Oh, yeah. And me and my business partner, everywhere we went, we knew the promoters, so we didn't have to wait in line. Nice. And we was VIP, and we in there with. And it was about just being around people with money, and I'm saying not that you trying to milk them for money or nothing like that, but you, the energy the energy is different. Like, different but keeping up though, I had to kind of chill because I was spending money, and I had to chill because that one was that VIP will get you, boy. You gotta be ready for it because everything in VIP gonna cost you.
But see, like little stuff like that, but it's like now I'm just like. At the end of the day, you are who you. I can't dim this light. Yeah, I can't dim my light. I cannot. Yeah. And I'm not. Which we can squirt off into the next topic is I'm not going to let somebody else's insecurities stop me. Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something. And let's do this here because it's not insecurities. I'm gonna tell you that it's not insecurities. It's just what I explained to you. It's just what I explained to you. You just operate different. If you got a business and you talk to somebody who don't have a business, the conversation is not going to be the same. You're not going to look at life the same. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you go out and you doing this. You doing so why wouldn't you want to be in VIP meeting interested people, networking with people? Because this is what this is yours. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? And you want to be able to get in with people that, okay, well, shoot, if I get in touch with that person might want to spend some bread with me to come on my show. Thanks. You understand? I'm not saying that the people that's not in VIP gonna do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's just you look at life a little bit different, and there's nothing wrong with it.
But even outside of the VIP reference, I feel like a lot of times it do stem from a lot of people have their own insecurities on their own life, and people like me. Sometimes, like for a very long time, I let that affect me. Right. You know, like just say if your parent got a fear of success, they can put that off on you. Different people put their insecurities off on your life. Yeah. And when I looked around, I noticed that Cause even like I'll stop my baby if he's too smart around a kid that don't talk.
Yeah.
It'll hurt me in a way where I'll get like, okay, stop talking so much, son. Like be quiet.
Yeah.
But in turn, I'm not noticing trying to have compassion for them. I'm dimming his light.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, why he gotta shut up? Cause you can't talk. That ain't God ain't do that to us.
Right.
And not saying that we should be stunned and it's so hard. It's like I think it all boiled down to intent again. Cause it's so hard. Cause it'd be like, damn, can he just be him?
Yeah.
And it not just be me happy for him.
Right.
It's not saying that, damn, you fucked up because you don't talk. Yeah. And it's like, I want to just be happy for him. Yeah. And that he's smart.
And you gotta accept it for what it is and let it be what it is. And maybe you not dimming the light. Maybe that could be inspiring to that kid. Hey, I met a kid. Right. I met a kid that did a lot of talking and he was making a lot of sense. And to us, it might not have made sense, but to them, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't dim his light. Now, if he starts saying something disrespectful, I'm just saying, then we gotta dim that. You know what I'm saying? But you never know that you can he might be an inspiration to that kid. Instead of you dimming the light, let him just do what he do. Because he might be a leader. You might be cutting, building in him behind closed doors to be that leader, but then when he try to be a leader, you shut it down. You see what I'm saying? Because you teaching him that. He doing a lot of talking and all that, because that's what you teaching him. So you got to let him be what you teaching him to be. And it might look like he's smarter than other kids, but it's because you might spend more time reading, this, that. And that might be inspiring to the parent. Shoot, let me get on my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't dim the light.
Because when you say that, I'm thinking even about myself.
Yeah.
Even when I'm at home, when I was just at home, and it was like to see me be a higher person or a better me. My friends was like, "Wow, I love seeing you like this." And then when I even felt myself like I smacked the shit out of somebody, and they was like, "What?
Yeah.
Why?"
But see, one thing I'm listening to you. And I'm not no counselor, nothing like that, but I'm just listening to you. And what you're doing is going back to your past. Mm-hmm. When you go back to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
So when you go back to Chicago, that's your past. So you're going back, and there's nothing wrong with going back to, but the people just haven't accepted the change.
And the irony, I think they accepted it's just me.
Yeah.
That's why I said I was thinking about why I started doing that. Because they was happy. Because when I started trying to get back to my ratchet self, they was like, not the queen. And I'm like, okay, not the queen. Y'all, my bad. Let's bring it back. I don't want to smack her no more. I'm tripping. Yeah. They had to help me fix the crown back. They like, I think the thing that made me do it was because of the past. I told you when I went that first time and tried to be the new me, y'all ain't like it.
Yeah, so now you come.
Now it's like we want it. Yeah. We need it. You inspiring us. Yeah. It's making it's better. You showing us that we can get better. You know what I'm saying? So come with that energy. Don't come trying to be your old self.
Right.
And the same with him is I can't dim his light either.
Right.
You're right. I love that.
Right. Don't. If you teaching them to be a king and you teaching them to be a leader, then let him get out. Because when he get out, he doing what you teaching him. You know what I'm saying? So but like I say, if it's disrupting anything, then you probably want to cut that. You know what I'm saying? But if you teaching them to be, shoot, hey,
just be really with other kids. I feel so bad. Like even when my kid's so smart, and I feel bad. Like Instagram when you be, I love my boobs, and the people, little boobs matter. Yeah, little booties. It's like, bitch, damn, I just love me.
Yeah, but then that's part of life. That's a part of life. Everybody gonna find something to complain about. Everybody gonna find something wrong. So that's just a part of life. And I just, like I say, you can take it and you can dwell on it, or you can take it and you can just move forward. And I don't even much take it.
Facts.
Man, I try to turn the negative. I always try to turn the negative stuff into a positive. Okay, little boobs matter. You're right. Keep it moving.
Right. Your boobs still matter, sis. We like mine today, but yours is cute too.
And then let me move on. You're right. And move on, because man, you get caught up into now you got a whole movement that's come on, that's too much. It's too much.
It's the insecurity.
All I want to do is get on Instagram and just love myself.
It's the insecurity. You can't love yourself. I mean, you can, but I'm just saying.
Y'all be, man, look, I love
it's all
me.
that insecurity.
YouTube, all that. I love me. Yeah. So.
Look, I remember everybody used to think I was crazy for always talking to me.
But then you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, and try to do this here. And like I said, I'm not counseling or nothing like that. But try to do this here because I know this is about you.
I love it. Make me feel better.
I know this is about you. You feel like, you know, you got to go back to your past, and I'm not like that no more. Okay, you don't even much have to mention that. Just be you now today. And then if somebody asks you about your past, then I explain it to you. But other than that, I ain't gotta tell you I used to smack a bit. I ain't gotta tell you. I ain't gotta tell you because when I'm telling you that, it brings all that back up.
Okay, I like that.
So now today, if you want to see that side, push a button. But
don't push those buttons.
Don't push the button. But today I got my podcast, I got my truck, whatever it is, that's positive. So stop going backwards. And I would want you to tell me that because I'm listening to the conversation.
I like that. I do.
So
that
stop going back to what you used to be because you passed that now. You don't have to go back to that. That was you in the past. You know what I'm saying? So try from this point on, just accepting you for you, loving you for who you are. And I got to pass. Everybody got to pass, but I don't have to keep bringing it up.
Facts. So maybe that's me and saying that they ain't accepted. Like maybe it's me having fully accepted.
Yeah, you gotta accept you for who you are now.
Except this is you, sis. You lit.
And just remember, because what happens is you might think, damn, I got soft. Damn,
that be the one. Why when you used to be so ratchet, it'd be like, damn, I feel like a weak person.
But see, you're not. But I'm gonna tell you something. The strongest part about smacking the hoe. It's not smacking her.
It is. It's more power.
Because you see what I'm saying?
You that mad, and I'm gonna leave you right there mad.
Right there. You
and I'm gonna be happy.
You see what I'm saying?
That is more power than now. My hands messed up, my nails, my hair.
Then I might have to go to jail.
Might go to jail, be away from my kid. Yeah. It's way more
and
power.
I had to learn that from I went to jail. I went to jail maybe a year ago. And it's because I let the old me, man, nigga, you got me, and it was in here. And, and I wound up going to jail. The person didn't wind up going to jail. And I went to jail for my own spot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the one that let it click and I got aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So I just say you have to learn that, you know what, me being aggressive, it can cost me time, it cost me money. You know what? I'm chilling.
I feel so blessed.
I'm chilling.
I love when I learn something.
I'm chilling. So
makes me feel better. I love when I learn something that can help me. I love that.
Accept you for who you really are now. And that person still is there because you still a smackable. But I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that because if I do that, I gotta go in my bank account, take out some of my money. I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Be away from a kid.
Yeah. So
I love that.
Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah. So hopefully, we came on, we talked about it, and hopefully you can walk away with something.
I did. I feel empowered. I don't know. I'm excited. Like I love stuff. Like that's why I go to therapy every week.
Right.
Well, I'm back every week now.
Right.
But it's just because I love things that can help me. Because I'm sometimes when you don't like people be trying to give advice about stuff that don't even make sense to my life. It don't align with me. It's like telling you right now, work on your hair.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Stuff that don't stuff that don't align.
Yeah.
But something that's tailor-made that's like, that.
Yeah.
I love that because it gives me something to
think about,
to work on, and be. I don't even gotta think you 100% right.
Yeah.
So I just to work on simply, and I love that. I love that. So when we in a better position in about 6 months, like okay, she embraced it. She walked into it.
Yeah.
And I asked the universe. I'm sorry, this is another going on. I'm ready for whatever I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the blessings. I'm ready to elevate. I'm ready to go to this next level that I know I'm about to burst into. And I know like just say Megan Thee Stallion. You see how like her career just out of nowhere, people feel like it was like.
But it wasn't out of nowhere.
Of course, it never is.
Yeah, trust it. The back end.
To the people, it feel like.
Yeah, from the back end, because we've been playing Megan Thee Stallion songs for years. Yeah. Megan Thee Stallion been out for, but she happened to see what happened is I'm gonna tell you what she did because she came through here and did an interview, right? She came through here and did an interview. Yeah. So she upped her game. When she did an interview, she said, you know what? If the music don't work out, I got school. I got school to fall on. So she had a plan A, Plan B, and she herself. Megan Thee Stallion is the
I
same.
feel like whatever it is that God had for her, I just feel like
it fell in line.
How it just fell.
It fell in line
to the eye. So I'm just saying that to say when y'all see it just fall, don't.
Yeah. And it's surrounding yourself with people too.
But I feel like I'm telling God that I'm ready. So any little thing that can stop me, like we talked about last week, it was whatever can stop me, whatever. If there's people in the way, move them, remove them. He did that.
Yeah.
So if there's things in the way, what about me that's stopping myself?
Right. And it's on my spirit to tell you. It's on my spirit to tell you.
I love that.
Just put your past behind you, and then you will see a whole different. You'll see a whole different you. You don't even much have to talk about your past. Your past will explain itself if it need to be explained.
I think the reason I talk about my past more on my podcast is because when I get on here, I'm just telling somebody what they should be doing and how they should be doing. If you led to do that,
then do that.
So it'd be hard because at first they say, okay, so who is her? Who she thinks she is? So I think I do it in a way just to let people know that I'm human too.
Right.
I'm going through what y'all going through. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm perfect because I had people doing sarcastic shit like you. So cause you perfect? No, that's why I was like, I'm gonna let you in to let you know that I'd go through what y'all go through. I'm human. I was ratchet. I do bad things. I've done bad things. I have issues. Like everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
But then when I grow, I don't have to dumb myself down or keep telling you that. Well, I used to do bad things. Well, I used to do. Nah, I ain't got to tell you that. Hey, this me now, and accept me for me now.
Accept me for me,
and that's what I say.
Yeah, because it's like I'm keep clinging to that.
Yeah, and your past is your past. That's what it's your past for a reason. And I've learned from my past, and that's good to come on and talk about. I learned from my past. This is what I've learned from my past. I've learned how to be a better me.
And that's funny because if you hit somebody with that is a point liner that shut everything up. I literally just had somebody do this to me. Literally, I was walking on the phone earlier, and the person was like, "Cause you used to woo," and I'm just like, honestly, you're right. I did used to, but today, cause we're here today. I've done nothing but be better. You haven't heard, seen, or that's not even an action of mine. So what I used to do, we not heard. I was somebody new today when I woke up this morning from yesterday. But people will start trying to. That's why you used to. That's why you used to. But that do be a one liner when you check them. And I did. Sure, if I did.
And one thing I say is that you can't be mad at them because some people don't understand growth.
Of course not. Because a lot of people think that validating themselves and their actions, they use your pain, your trauma, your faults, your old past life to validate where they are in their life. You know, that's why people want to see, Rihanna's legs got stretch marks.
Yeah.
It validates their legs having stretch marks.
Yeah.
Oh, what? She got filters? Oh, okay. So I am kind of cute because she using filters. It just validates other people to see. You going through something bad.
I'm glad I came on with you today. I had a good time. Definitely just even talking to you just opened my eyes up to some of the things that.
Oh yeah, the one thing we was finna talk about real quick, the self-love thing. Bob got my phone.
Yeah.
The self-love thing, like.
Well, you want to say that too, because that's a conversation.
It is.
Yeah, it's 8:00.
I'm saying, you see.
Yeah, so.
8? Yeah. It ain't no 8 o'clock.
I'm sorry, 7. 7. I just glanced at the watch real quick. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock, and I know you want to.
Okay, come on, Bob, real quick.
Come on, Bubba. Here go your time to shine. You want to come right here? Come right here.
Hurry up, buddy.
Come right here. Okay, go to the other side.
Just walk. Come on, just walk your feet. You don't need all this.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Just walk your feet.
Yeah,
say
come
hi.
On.
Hi.
There you go. You want to say it on this mic here?
Yeah. Hi.
They can see your face. So stand there. They can hear you.
So what you got to tell the people real quick?
Is your podcast coming? I mean, your YouTube channel coming? You want to tell everybody to follow your YouTube every Safe Today?
Yeah, follow my YouTube channel. So I have something to tell you.
All right.
You gonna turn up on your El Ray Save Today channel?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. You know I have bad dreams. And your kids have bad dreams. Then what you do about your kids and them cries, you say, what's wrong? And then your kids cry, and then and then don't get up and you see something, you just pack your stuff up and just go. We feel just wake up your mom and just get out.
Just get out. So
Just
if you
get
see
out.
something bad, you get out.
Just get out. So,
Look at what you do.
High five. All right.
You
So
pack your stuff and you get out.
He ready. So when y'all make sure y'all go to the YouTube. What's your YouTube?
El Ray saves the day. Everybody,
Okay.
El
So
Ray
he logged
saves
off.
the day on YouTube.
Yeah.
He gonna try to go find it.
Yeah.
No, Bob, you can't go.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Siri and talking to
Okay. Well, we gonna get off.
All right. Look, he came in here to tell y'all kids be having bad dreams.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
pack your stuff up and you leave.
Right.
Bob, what you tell your mama earlier when your mommy said? Your mommy's crying. I love it.
What time will be all right? He will be in the sky, and he'll be all right. He'll be alive.
Right.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, but I'm not on my show. I love you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you're not already. Everybody follow El Ray Saves the Day on YouTube as well. GMT Radio. You guys get the app. The app is GMT Radio.
90.3 GMT Radio app. Y'all make sure y'all download that thing. Hey, it's going down.
I love you guys. See you next week.